Run that A.J. Brown video. A.J. Brown of the Tennessee Titans put together a TikTok. And A.J. Brown, by the way, wears the number 11, I think, because of Julio.
Yep.
He made, you'll let him say, listen to how this guy, and this is not just A.J. Brown, by the way. This is basically every receiver in the NFL and every corner in the NFL says this type of thing about Julio Jones at 32 still, yes.
I haven't even been released yet. Okay, I'm going to sell you on some things right here. Listen to me closely. You have Tenny here, Mr. Finger Roll himself, every time. Eric Hill, listen, he does what he needs to be done. Like, he's a leader. He's a great passer. He's it. Anyway, next. Him, behind me, superhuman. We don't even have to discuss him. He speaks for himself. Look how mean he look in the picture. Like, okay. Then me, I'm up and coming. Pro Bowl, year 2. Not a big deal. Kind of a big deal, but not really. Okay, scratch that. Anyway, whatever. You, the GOAT of our era. Of our receivers. Help me, help you. Come home, Julio. Come home.
See, the first time I listened to that, I didn't hear him say who at the beginning. I thought he was calling Julio Leo. Like, that was his nickname.
Oh.
And I was like, yo, that's a dope nickname.
Fine.
Like, imagine if Julio's nickname was Leo, but he did say Julio there. I just heard it because it was a little bit louder in my ear there. I thought he was like, come home, Leo. And I was like,
that's
great
awesome.
Nickname,
Wow.
that's his nickname. But anyways, this is how A.J. Brown's speaking about him. You heard T.Y. in Q&A on Twitter. Hey, outside of Colts receivers, who's the best receiver? Julio Jones. Mm-hmm. You hear cornerbacks and safeties. Like, hey, what wide receiver do you not like going aside from Julio? Everybody says that. If it's an aside guy, okay, I think he's worth a third rounder. I think that's what Bill traded for Randy. Like a fourth rounder, a third rounder. Let's just assume if it's an aside, back in the day, aside from Randy Moss, people would say whatever. Let's get him in the building. Chris Ballard, listen. Tennessee is in a full court press right now from the teams trying to recruit Julio and get him in there. Diana Rossini, who we do know has these sources, she said that Atlanta and Tennessee have discussed Julio, but that's not something that is necessarily happening around the corner, but it has happened. I'm very fascinated to see how it plays out.